Please join me in welcoming Ben back to the Carter.
My name is Ben Selkow. I'm a documentary filmmaker, and I was a 2010-2011 Rosalynn Carter Mental Health Journalism Fellow here at the Carter Center. The name of the project I've been working on is called Buried Above Ground. It's a documentary film about PTSD, or post-traumatic stress disorder.
I have the whole spectrum of symptoms.
I followed my subjects for 6 years, a Iraq war veteran,
I feel lonely and I'm scared.
a domestic abuse and child abuse survivor,
I knew that I would have nightmares, I knew that I would be traumatized.
and a Hurricane Katrina survivor.
Part of the intention of this film is to expand the dialogue, use the metaphor of war for trauma to look at other communities.
I had shame, I had guilt.
My challenge at first is to gain trust. But the subjects are so compelling, they're so courageous in giving me their time, letting me into their lives, I could overcome that challenge. I think, frankly, the external challenge was fundraising, is that people don't want to talk about mental health as much. They want to talk about it if it's a sensational news story, but over a longitudinal study, something that's a little more subtle, I found it challenging to fundraise, and that's why I was very grateful to the fellowship stipend to help support the editing. I kept the editing going.
The filmmaking process includes going out, shooting hundreds of hours of footage, and then locking yourself in a room by yourself, editing it. So it's really nice to see light and faces.
These are folks who are encouraging me, saying, we can't wait to see it. Let us know when it's ready. We can't wait to help you get it into the world. And so that becomes, just further encouragement to help you get through the process.
We're creating a toolkit to empower local affiliate mental health advocacy groups to host their own film clubs, to host their own screenings, to collect people together, give them an occasion to get together to talk about these things, and at the very minimum, get someone out of the house so that they can be with another human being for a night or a few hours and begin igniting or catalyzing some path to recovery.
I want to try to write a book.
The most rewarding part of the project is the moments after a screening when people come up and share their lived experience and say, thank you for making the film, thank you for projecting this message, this is how I was feeling, this is validating to me, and so that becomes really powerful. That's exactly why you do it.
I still cringe at the sound of low-flying helicopters.
Compassion and disruption of the crisis of connection are the things that I want my audience to take away from the film and understand about PTSD. You can read about the clinical thing, but if you can be moved to humanize these folks a little more, maybe there's an effort towards more inclusion down the road.